Right, we're at Mill Farm. Wanderers on the road for the early kick-off live on TNT Sports this afternoon against AFC Fylde. We're joined pre-match by Wanderers manager Mark White. Mark, good to see you.
Good to see you, mate.
And just talk us through the build-up to this one, Mark. You've had 2 training sessions through the week, and the lads and yourself, the team, stopped over last night in Blackpool. Just talk us through the preparations for this one. A bit unusual being an earlier kick-off than normal.
Yeah, it's strange. Reminds me of the old Sunday League days, the midday kick-offs. Players are more sober these days, though. But yeah, listen, I mean, it's obviously on the TVs. It's an early kick-off, 12 o'clock. Logistically a great one, really, because we'll get home at a normal time. We wouldn't have otherwise. So, looking forward to it. Obviously, you've always got to tip your hat to any venue that's immaculate like this, and it's an immaculate venue, and the work that David's done here to bring football in this community is fantastic, mate. So I've watched them and followed them for quite a long time. On the field, yeah, we've had a good week. Obviously, we're extremely short of players. Similar to last weekend, really, players out of position and players that are not fully fit and whatnot. But that's where we are at the moment. I think we've got to adopt the mindset of, trying to win at all costs, real big work rate and ethic, and see where we come up, mate. We know that, Wanderers on their day can create scenarios and stuff like that. I mean, we come here off the back of what I think is a good win. Bournemouth, I think it's a very good win. I think I don't expect them to be where they are in the table for long. Now they've got their players back. So yeah, again, Fylde also in just a typically tough league. We saw it last year. Clubs with peaks and troughs of form. You can have a great 4 weeks and not even get out the bottom 4. We saw it at the back end of the season. Torquay's amazing run and never got out the bottom 4. It's such a tough league, and these games are ones just to get your head down this time of year. Forget the league table. Just try and play the opponent in front of you.
In terms of how we're looking this afternoon, Mark, we've got Tony Craig back in the starting lineup, having missed out last weekend. We've also got Niall McManus and James McShane back in the frame as well this afternoon. So just talk us through the changes ahead of this one.
Yeah, just thought we need an adaptable team today. I think there are different scenarios that might play out. So we wanted to make sure we could adapt the team on the field without making changes, because we already know a few of them boys are going to struggle to do 90s anyway. So yeah, that's the main reason for the changes. I think there's some unlucky people on the bench. If you're looking at it strictly game to game, Callum Kennedy was great last week, borderline man of the match. But we needed to have the flexibility with George Frankham, so we brought George in. So yeah, that's the main reason. And the boys on the bench, it is a stronger bench than we have had actually. So we have got changes that can be meaningful today, so I'm pleased about that.
Just finally, Mark, you mentioned the opposition there. It's a first-class setup we've got here at AFC Fylde. In terms of on the field, what are we expecting from them today in terms of a test for us?
Well, I think they're on an upward trajectory. They picked up, beat Oldham Athletic down here 3-0. Great result, Halifax in the week. I've said it before, say it again, you can throw a blanket over 22, 23 teams in this league. No question. It's like almost famously competitive, especially right now, last couple of years. So I remember Gates said last year, like being in the bottom 4 and then finishing with a wet sail, nearly getting the playoffs. And I think we can expect a really tough game, and one of our tougher games for a while, I think.
And we just do a final shout out to the supporters, Mark, on the coach, 5 a.m. this morning, making the trip up from Dorking. And again, like our last away day at Gateshead, many from the surrounding area as well. Fantastic support once again on the road for us this afternoon.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, we'll have over 120, maybe 150 here today from all over, which is just phenomenal. For us, there was a time we had 20 at home. So, obviously, I think it's our 4th TV game, and fans coming all over the country. It's just brilliant to be in this position. We've got 24 points on board, not to be sniffed at. We've got problems that I do feel like we're going to come out of at some point, hopefully before the Christmas spell. So I think these are games to enjoy, really, and I'm sure that's why the fans are coming as well, to enjoy them.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time as always, Mark, and we'll catch up post-match.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Dan.